Buongiorno. Ciao a tutti. That's right. Oh, straight the flash here. Oh, wow. What a match clash I got lined up here. This one is going to be a molto explosivo. And yes, it's a Serie A. Juventus taking on Udinese in this one. And wow, what a clash. And for this particular match, I will be trying for the W for Juventus. I know, music is quite apt, isn't it? Napolitano. They do have roots in Iberia, actually, Spanish, Portuguese, but yeah, probably could actually embrace Italy as well, right? And once again, welcome one all to joining another live stream. And yeah, second FIFA, and wow, look at the time. Definitely wee hours of Monday morning on my end. And definitely have to keep things moving along here. And it's going to be a very challenging match, but definitely looking forward to it. As you can see there, Udinese on 4 points and Juventus on 9. So yeah, been doing fairly decent with Juventus in this particular tournament so far. And can have a look at the standings as it is. As you can see there, on top of the table there, 3 played, 3-1, no draws, of course, no losses. Goal forward, 37, goal against, 11, goal differential of 26 on 9 points. And right behind there is Roma FC on 7 points. And Torino right there, of course, play 3, 1-2 with 1 loss. And of course, let's go down. Udinese, wow, down there, number 10. But yeah, very good team. And they played 3, 1-1, drew 1, lost 1. So yep. Definitely going to be a team that I'll have to definitely prepare for quite carefully and make sure I have defensive habits in order and make things up in terms of midfield play as well. And for this one, I think I probably will be starting with the lineup I have here. Formation 4-3-3, false 9. And wow, solid team. Wow, look at the firepower that Juventus has on the bench there. And Vlahovic, yeah, still out with an injury though. Venetti, of course, solid player, a bit more pace there, but Paredes, yeah, a bit more in terms of everything else, a bit more in terms of his overall stats, shooting, passing, and defending, and a bit more physicality as well to the game. Yeah, probably would have him there on the substitute bench there. And keen striking in this one. Mucci. Yeah, I think that's decently enough. Bit on the slower side, but yeah, a lot of those defenders don't always have that much in terms of pace, but what they do lack in that department, they make up in terms of skill of defending and quite physical as well in terms of how they actually defend that back line. So tend to want a bit more pace up front, and needs a player or two in midfield, defensive midfield positions as well. These are defending skills compared to Pacquioli. Just a tad bit less there. But it does have quite a physical presence by a few. Probably would bring him on there. And this actually gives you that variety in terms of quite flexible. And you find that teams that have players that are quite flexible, which means they don't necessarily have a designated position where that is their main focus, whether it's centre midfielder or centre back or centre forward. Here, for example, as shown here, is a player that can play on the wings and also in a midfield, left midfield position quite comfortably as well. So it's always good when you have players in the team that are flexible, which means they need to change things up. They don't always have to initiate substitutions to actually have specialist players filling those positions as well. Right back looks like. I think that should be fine. Gatti there. Yeah, it's Siglio. A bit more pace. Shooting as well. Passing is a lot better. Gatti, of course, a bit more in terms of his defensive and physical attributes. Could be a bit of a chance there, but and Gatti, of course, more centre back than right back. But there we go, Danilo. So some players I'm seeing now out of place here. So before I make any adjustments here, let's move that around. That looks a lot better. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually take a chance and put Siglio in that position there. More or less right back, although Danilo can actually... Okay, so Danilo can comfortably play centre back as well. I'll stick with the formation as it is. Direct passing, fair enough. Okay. Wow. I know Udinese is no longer really playing the game anymore, but yeah, got FIFA 23 still there, so. Blast the brassy joyful sting. The referee's call is sharp and sudden thing. From the stadium shaking to the pitch's green wide span. Every pass a story part of the. I'll double check something here a minute here. Kelly. Yeah, I think I'd give Kelly that role in terms of joining the attack.
What this passion's truly worth. No holding back now, no time for keeping still. Feel the surge inside us, climbing up the hill.
Balanced attack from Siglia.
One share.
I think I'm pretty pleased with that as it is. Double checking some more things here. Golazo. Aggressive interceptions. Blank playmaker. Force some crosses, get into the box. Give him free room. Hardcore. Force and cross, get into the box. Alright. Milik. Let's say a false 9. Hostage. Alright, fair enough. Maria up inside. Okay, and give him some extra duties there for Maria. Alright, that's okay. I actually like this lineup, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to say this. Alright, that's pretty good. And once again, many thanks for joining another live stream. That's right, Gabriel Flash here. And oh yeah. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, this is FIFA 23. FIFA 23. Yeah. No, some of the players in the team you're seeing here right now, some of them are actually retired now, but yeah, I have FC 26, but yeah, the problem is my system really struggles to push it. Last time I streamed it, the first half was pretty okay, but as soon as I came out to like run some promotions and I went back in, it's like my whole system actually just went up a notch in terms of CPU, GPU, and everything just ramped up to a point where it basically shut down. Yeah, so it's really tough, but until I get a new system, yeah, I'm stuck with FIFA 23, but it's a good game. FIFA 23 is a really good classic FIFA game, and you can still have so much fun on the game. But anyway, thanks so much for joining the stream. I'll definitely give you a shot back in a short while. I mean, in terms of direct message chat.
Welcome to another Flash livestream gameplay. It's me, Savannah. Today we have some great, fantastic action for you. Remember to smash that like button. Comment, also activate the notification bell, and get ready for some epic action. As we bring it on in this amazing gaming journey. Let's go!
Ain't no looking back, we ride these railroad tracks. Gasoline and grit in our veins, we feel the heat. Thunder underfoot, can't stop this.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
With the wind howling loud, the future's in our sight.
And a cherry tootsie. Thank you once again for joining today's stream, and thanks for the shout out there. Oh, what do I think about this World Cup? Wow, it's interesting. I mean, there's lots of controversy as well, and I know, but of course they're making a lot of changes to the rules as well, so I don't know. A lot of teams really had to sweat it out in terms of decisions, but I think there's a lot more controversy in terms of the remaining matches to come as well. It's going to be one of those World Cups that when it does wind down, people are still going to be tearing out their head in terms of certain aspects of it. But I think on the whole, I think that most teams that have played the game have really played it with a lot of passion, and for the most part, I've seen that a lot of teams have really put their best foot forward in terms of trying to get a result. And for that, I think World Cup has been a winner in that way. It's been really, really amazing to watch the tactics, not just on the field of play, but also what some of the actual coaching administration have actually done. Changing things on the fly is sometimes a difficult decision to make, especially when you're probably down a goal or two, or you're realizing that you're struggling to get a goal. So what comes next? Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, is the semis. England taking on Argentina. Wow, that's going to be quite a clash. Both teams have been looking fairly good for the most part. Times has been a bit of struggle, and they've had to really fight to actually get results. And I'm on the fence in terms of how that's going to go. It's going to be a tough match for both teams, Argentina and England. And I think probably a team that probably has a bit more luck and probably a bit more fight and making certain tactical changes could definitely probably bring out which team might make it into the finals. As for Spain and France, I know France is probably the team that everybody's got their thumbs up saying definitely team that's going to go all the way, win the cup. Yeah, they're looking good. The attack is really good. I don't think the French defense has really been tested as much. I guess because they have such a strong attacking forward lineup there. They have amazing players in terms of Mbappe and Olise. Definitely those guys have really been doing quite amazing as well. Yeah, at times Argentina has really looked a bit out of sync, but it's amazing. It's like they have a way to find a way of winning a match. It's like you can never really count them out until the final whistle. So sometimes you get an Argentina that plays amazing football from beginning to end. Sometimes you get an Argentina that plays good in spurts, a little point here and there. And of course, Messi is a player that, legend, iconic player that once he gets the ball, can change the game in an instant. So England, of course, solid players. Bellingham right now is probably really the elite player in the tournament for England right now. Kane, of course, always dangerous. The back line for England, of course, they've looked quite solid at times as well. So I think that's going to be quite an interesting match. So in terms of how it's going to turn out, I don't know. Just have to wait and see. It all depends on which team turns up to actually mix things up to try and get the result. Spain, yeah, they'll need some luck as well, but can never write off the Spanish as well. They play a lot of good football, and I think it's not a matter of how it goes on the pitch as well. I think changes at the right time from the coaching staff can actually bring about probably a harder fight for France as well. I'd still give France the edge of winning that match, but cannot write off the Spanish at all. Good team. And as was mentioned, I was watching some highlights the other day, and one of the commentators was saying that it's like one of the first times ever in the history of the World Cup that you have the 4 top teams in the world: Spain, England, Argentina, and France. The number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the semi-finals. And once you play the top teams, anything is possible. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And yeah, somebody's got to go through. Somebody's got to at least get knocked out and play the 3rd and 4th place playoff. It's that time of the World Cup again. So I don't know. Gonna have to wait and see. But I can't really write off any team. I think any team can actually pull it off right now. It all depends on which version of that team turns up, and sometimes a little luck along the way as well.
I'm going to say Lacey, Ellie, and Chunks. I can confirm the murderers were...
No, Wales didn't take part in the World Cup this year, so yeah. But England's in there. Okay, Uganda. Okay. Well, there's always next time. But I don't know. I think it's a bit more of a tournament now, World Cup as it is, that a lot more teams have a chance to get into the World Cup. It used to be like round of 16 and then quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals, but now we've got a round of 32. So they've added some more slots for more teams to actually get into the World Cup and participate. Because look at Capo Verde. Oh my days, Capo Verde. Wow, I don't know. That was the most amazing performance of a team that has never really played together as much as a team. I think it was on LinkedIn. Coach or someone affiliated with the coaching staff actually brought the team together. And these guys are playing like sometimes 2nd division club football. But wow, Capo Verde, they almost made it into the round of 16 and almost made it even further. So yeah. Yeah, Morocco played well, but gosh, France is a solid team. I mean, I think most teams that are left in the World Cup right now, I think everyone's kind of worried about France. France looks really powerful up front. They're attacking is on sync, and they're moving the ball, they're reading the game like at another level. But like I said, you can't be intimidated at this level. You've got to have a plan, and I'm assuming that all the coaches probably behind the scenes working on different tactics to try to make sure that they can actually have a chance to go all the way. So I know probably written off Spain, but I'm not writing off any team right now. I think any team, depending how things go, could actually make it into the finals. So it's going to be good. Next week is going to decide, see exactly how things could go. Yeah, I think the African teams probably had some I guess you could say some decisions that arguably could have gone the way. But I guess in a sense, it all depends on how you actually go about the game. So didn't make it this time. Back to the drawing board, look at tactics, look at what you have on the bench, and probably see how things can progress for the next World Cup, next 4 years from now. So in 2030, I'm sure there's going to be even some probably new African teams that could actually make it into the World Cup. I agree. I agree. Keeping the ball is important. What you do with the ball is important. I think that the French midfield, especially, is going to put a lot of pressure on the Spanish midfield and defense as well, and the attacking attackers they have up front there for France are definitely going to be a handful. So keeping the ball is one thing. Trying to, of course, not to give away the ball too many times, and it's going to be interesting. I can see France definitely pressing the issue. Probably not early on, because the French team, they tend to like see what a team is going to bring first before they actually bring out their full line of tactics. And I think the best way to challenge France probably is not to get them too comfortable on the ball. If they keep possession and they sort of get into a groove of passing the ball around and creating chances, because just give them a little angle anywhere within the 6-yard box or around about the 6-yard box, and any one of those guys up front can definitely put the ball into the back of the net. Yeah, I agree. Spain's gonna have to mix things up. Yamal has been trying. I think in the last match he did a lot more in the last match in which Spain got that victory. Didn't score a goal, but I think Yamal, important that he actually does a bit more. And I believe if he actually does score a goal or two in the match against France, I think that's going to really do a lot for his confidence as well. He has a skill, no doubt about it. It's like one of the best up-and-coming attacking footballers out there in the world. And definitely, I think if he can actually score apart from creating chances as well, yeah, definitely Spain has a chance to actually make it into the last two there for the finals. But yeah, it all depends. But remember that football is a team effort. So how many times we watch a football match that sometimes you as a person watching the game wondering why this person didn't pass the ball when the person was wide open to receive the ball and just probably tap the ball into the net. So I think sometimes you have to be less selfish. I know sometimes everybody wants to be a hero, either want to score the winning goal or get on the scoring sheet, but sometimes you gotta think about team, and if somebody is in a better position to actually score a goal, give them the ball. Just don't think about it. It should come like second nature. And I've seen some selfish play by some of the bigger teams that have been knocked out. And I've seen a lot of individual doing some amazing things on the ball, but just pass the ball. If somebody's wide open to receive the ball in a better position than you, your angle might not be that great. You have a great chance of missing or getting saved. Pass the ball. Well, yeah, of course, I'll keep that to myself in terms of who I like to see win, but I think all teams look good. I like all teams right now. I'm not gonna lie. Spain, France, England, and Argentina. Argentina is the defending world champions right now. And I can't write them off. England has a good chance of winning that match against Argentina, but like I say, just never know which Argentina you're going to get on the day. And sometimes, even if they're not playing well, as sometimes in the last couple of matches, they find a way to win. So it's like they have some way of actually really biting down on things and really trying to push the issue. And I guess sometimes the pressure of football that they do play sometimes does pay off. But yeah, you gotta watch England. England's tactics has been pretty good in the last couple days. Games, I should say. Bellingham is being on fire right now. Kane up front there as well. And England has some problems with injuries as well, especially for the defense. But the guys are really actually knuckling down. And what I see about England right now, they're playing as a team, which is pretty good. But Argentina, defending world champions, can't write them off. They're so dangerous on all aspects of the game. Yeah, I agree. I saw a wide open pass to Haaland there, and Haaland was actually calling for the ball, and oh my days, he went for goal instead of passing, and then that could have been the winner right there. So football is fine lines of decisions. Sometimes not making these decisions at the right time can actually cost your team the game. So unfortunately, can't take it back. What's done is done. All you can do is move on and plan for the next time. And I'm hoping that the coach would have looked over some of the footage there and pull up some of those players and make them know that your lack of actually reading the game at the time cost us the game as well. So I'm not saying that you have to blame the players. They're only human, they're going to make mistakes, but sometimes if something is so obvious in terms of just passing the ball to someone who's in a better position, now someone who's probably your best striker or someone who's scored so many goals in the tournament for you, if he's in a better position, just pass the ball. Doesn't take much. But sometimes if you hesitate on it, whether I should go for the goal, whether I should pass the ball, sometimes you lose that opportunity and the defensive line or the defender can get in position to block you out and you lost that opportunity. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, selfishness happens all the time. I mean, some of the big teams, you see it sometimes for a lot of the upfront players, even Brazil as well. They play some really good football throughout the tournament. They won most of their preliminary matches. They won all the preliminary matches. I think they drew one or so. But yeah, sometimes it happens. Individual skill, having that amazing individual skill is one thing, but play football as a team. If something's passing, creating an assist to score a goal is the better option. That should be your first primal instinct. But it is what it is. Yeah, could be. Probably just wanted to make a name for himself. Like, yo, I scored a goal in the World Cup. At least, bragging rights. So, yeah, come on. A lot of the players who are actually even good at even probably finishing, sometimes they go to an entire tournament and don't score a goal, but they help their team to get the result. They create chances, they create assists and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Turkey disappointed in many ways, apart from other teams. I wouldn't just point my fingers only at Turkey only, but yeah, several teams definitely didn't play to their potential. Could at least, even if they didn't go on to actually get very far, at least could have played and put up a better fight. But it is what it is. So yeah, I guess tough luck, better luck next time, and I'm sure that probably might not see the same sort of lineup next 4 years from now in terms of some of the players who probably started in this World Cup probably won't be starting in the next World Cup for Turkey, for example. But like I said, the coaching staff will have to strip everything down and look at tactics and take out the positives and the negatives and plan for the next World Cup. So it is what it is, but yeah, that's all I can say. But it's good at least to see a lot more slots available in the World Cup as it is now, rather than just around the 16, got around the 32, and yeah, stuff of that nature. So yeah, we never know. Maybe Africa probably might win the next World Cup. An African nation, you never know. Like I say, I mean, it's not beyond any team. It's how you perform. And if you can actually maintain a certain strong way of playing, and most importantly, some teams are not flexible enough. And I think the coaching staff sometimes have to look at aspects of being more flexible, changing things when they need to be changed. If you've got to change formation, if it's going to make a change, the result, do so. So it is what it is, and I don't know. Let's see exactly. It'd be nice to see. It'll be nice to see a different team, probably next 4 years from now, a team that's never won the World Cup, actually win the World Cup. And I think the teams that are left in the World Cup right now, England, Spain, Argentina, and France, all four of those teams have won the World Cup already. But hopefully the next 4 years, get a team that actually has never won the World Cup, which would be pretty nice. And at least it'll give a lot of the other teams that are up and coming a bit more hope and belief that they can definitely go all the way and unseat some of the top teams out there. But yeah, all the best for the rest of the teams in the tournament. It's going to be tough for all of them. I'm expecting a lot of the players to be spent after those matches in terms of psychological and physical. But it is that time of the World Cup where players expect to be pushed to the limit. And sometimes you got to push it a little harder to get a result. And I think a team that probably doesn't have that much push, or they lose a little confidence in terms of their ability to actually get a result, yeah, I think probably just might fall short. Because how many times have you seen teams almost on the brink of being knocked out, and yet they find a way to come back? And the Egypt match, for example, I mean, Egypt was leading 2-0 most of the match. Actually came back with 3 goals out of nowhere. Wow. So it shows you that Argentina is a team, even though sometimes they don't play well, they find a way to actually really make a fight of it. I'm not saying that they're going to win every single match. I'm not saying that they're probably going to make it into the final. I'm saying that it's such a tough team. You just cannot write them off until the final whistle is blown, or until the last penalty kick is actually put into the net or saved. Just can't write them off. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. I tend to play FIFA on Sundays mainly, but I could probably do some random gameplay throughout the week. Normally I not on Tuesdays, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, but I'm normally back on Thursday. But no, I actually changed from Thursday to Wednesday. So I'm NBA 2K26. So I have some NBA on Wednesday lined up on the channel. But yeah, I could probably throw in some FIFA gameplay, probably even do a simulation of some of the remaining teams in the World Cup for the semi-finals. So yeah, might even do England taking on Argentina, or even France taking on the Spain match. Okay, definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the subscription. And yeah, everything. Wow, thanks for the chat as well. And yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on the World Cup to see exactly what happens. And like I said, I know we're all looking at the team or teams that look the strongest to make it into the final. But yeah, once you're there in the semifinals, you have a chance. And it doesn't matter if your chance is like 10% chance of victory or 90% chance of actually losing, or whatever the case may be, or like getting a result. You can't write off any team. Yeah, because look at that. Croatia actually made it really far in the tournament sometime back in the World Cup, and nobody gave them a chance. So yeah, so it shows you that football can be a game that, yeah, depending how you play on the day, and things can go for you or against you, that can actually determine the outcome of a match as well. All right, thank you so much, and probably give you another shout back a little later on, directly on the chat as well, for all those shouts. And gotta see if I can actually get this match started as well. That's right, now it's Udinese taking on Juventus, and world class for 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm telling you, Croatia's a good team. Croatia's a good team. Even Switzerland, after they lost the team, they were even shouting at some of the decisions that was made. I mean, there's a lot of changes to the rules, and VAR or VAR has actually brought in a lot of different ways of actually looking at the game. Look at the simulation dive by one of the Swiss players there, and honestly, the referee gave the Argentine player the yellow card initially because he thought he tripped him, but when VAR looked at another angle, the guy actually dived. He actually dived, and he was on a yellow card. You don't do things like that if you're on a yellow card. If you don't have a yellow card, okay, you take a chance. Fine, get a yellow card. And Switzerland actually played that match there down to 10 men. Who knows if they had the full 11 players on the pitch? You never know. Maybe they might have even turned things around and won the game. But little things like that can cost you your match and a chance as well. That's crazy. Wow. Oh my days! I'm telling you, it's getting kind of weird. The technology now, every little strand of this and that. It's, I don't know. It's may as well you don't even have like, I don't know, almost like a referee on the pitch. Just have cameras looking at everything, you know. And somebody tells you the decision over a loudspeaker. So I don't know. It is what it is, and it's gonna get a lot weirder in that way in terms of the rules and little strands of this. And wow, it's really strange. But I know, like I said, when the World Cup is finished, there's gonna be a lot of reviews in terms of the way VAR has represented the World Cup. And I guess, in a sense, the referee on the pitch doesn't always have to go to VAR. It's his discretion, to the best of my knowledge. If he believes that it is an incident on the field of play itself that needs to be reviewed, he can. And I'm sure that he can actually just refuse to go to VAR altogether. I do believe, unless probably he's pulled aside by some of the linesmen there who actually tell him adamantly that it should be looked at, because he can't have his eyes everywhere. But I think there's going to be a lot more controversy in the remaining semi-final matches to come, and there's going to be a lot of screaming and shouting, and it's the way it is. So like I said, all we can do is just watch the games, and hopefully it's played in a manner that we don't have any more major controversies, and everyone can enjoy the team win or lose, and allow the game to be played in a free spirit and a free, fair spirit. So that's basically the way I can actually describe it. But you're right. I know it's been some weird decisions, like little tiny strands of this and that, but technology, it is what it is. All right. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining. And Inspire, Kiko Mart, yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for the shout out, the messages there. Yeah, World Cup definitely heating up. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, top 4 teams, top ranked teams in the world now in the semi-finals. England, Argentina, France, and Spain. And wow, everybody wants the World Cup. If they want the World Cup, well, they're gonna have to play to get it. That's all I'm gonna say of that. All right, so time for us to get into the mix of things here, and got quite a fight here on my hands, and all taking place at the Stadion Neder, and the referee for this one is Federica Bellaccioli, and as you can see there, it's world class for 20 minutes. And Udinese playing 3 in the back. Don't really like that formation. I mean, it's not a bad formation, and always actually, I guess, give a bit more support as a defensive midfield player there. But 3-1-4-2, as you can see there, like a floating defensive position there by Wallace for Udinese. We've got Bessau there, Mihal, and Messina there, and the goalkeeper is Padilla, and 4 in the center there, midfield there, Doji, Pereira, Samacic, and Dovin. And up front, striking for Udinese, we've got Success and Beto there. And yeah, we'll be sticking with the 4-3-3 false line up there for Juventus. And Kostic, Milik, and Di Maria there on the wings, and centre forward position there. And midfield positions got Rabiot and Pogba. And defensive midfield position there, Quadrado. And left back, Locatelli. And I brought in Di Stiglio there, right back position. And Danilo, captain. And Bremer there, centre back position there. And Szczesny there will be the goalkeeper for Juventus. without further ado, let's get into the action. And remember, it's a Serie A club tournament match, and taking place at the Stadion Eder.
Maybe he made a mistake.
Attention on Angel Di Maria. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson, and we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. It's Udinese up against Juventus.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game, and that for me is the area that's key today.
Here's how it looks for Udinese.
Well, as you can see, they're going to play with a front two, and if you do that, it's vital that they work as a pair. They need to play close to each other and combine as much as possible.
And this is how Juventus will line up. Wojciech Szczesny stands between the posts. Angel Di Maria starts with Filip Kostic on the flanks. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And now they get the ball rolling. Well, very effective play in possession. Milan! And what a magical save it was! Favouring the short one. And making his move inside. And a no-nonsense clearance. Now Paul Pogba. Oh, great defending. Kostic. Interception to snuff out the danger. Lazar Zamajic. he could really get at the opposition. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
Can he make it 1-0? Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Well cleared away. Wallace. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Milik. Oh, surely! Foiling his opponent completely. And there's the delivery. Well, clattered away. And now Arkadiusz Milik. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. And this again, the goal that was scored from the spot. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. A decisive clearance it was. Kostic. Pogba. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Pogba. Kostic. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. De Gilio. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Milik. Something to worry about here. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? Pogba might want this. And using his body to good effect. And played short. Rabiot. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Locatelli. Onto Di Maria. Slipshod passing. Well, he's lost the ball. And continues his run. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Bremer. Shot attempted. A smart stop here. Fired over by Angel Di Maria. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And crossing here, Di Maria. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. The attack looks promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Rabiot. It's going to be a free kick for Juventus. More live football from Serie A coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Udinese taking on Atalanta.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
De Chilio. Pogba. Oh, fine use of the ball. Pogba, determined block. A Juve free kick here. Well, just a warning from the referee this time.
And I think the referee has got that absolutely right. It's not a card for me.
Taking care of business defensively here. And Juve come away with it. Kostic. And winning it back. A chance maybe from the wide position. Can he do it? Still possibilities. Oh, he's missed an open goal. What on earth happened there?
And I'm not sure how he's missed that. That's a really bad miss.
Cuadrado. Now Rabiot. Oh, lovely ball. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. He's driven in the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. And the keeper there to deal with it. Corner again. And played in by Di Maria. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Threat over for now, it seems. No let-up in the pressing department. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Now, who can he play it to? Milan! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. But no one latched onto it. Rabiot. Locatelli. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal, and they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So back underway, 1 goal apiece here. In the centre, unable to make the mark with that cross. Really good challenge. And he's through here. Surely. And it's come off the keeper. Danger averted for now. Wallace. Here's Tova. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Can they convert? Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
And over comes the corner. Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Bremer. Di Maria now. Rabiot. Cuadrado. Body in the way. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Di Maria likes to get on the ball, and he has teammates to pass it to. Di Maria, and unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Success. Well, Juventus have it back here. Rabiot. Now Cuadrado. Chance to do damage. Opportunity here. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, let's have a look at this pass from Di Maria. He has so much vision, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Success. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, let's look at that again. I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's really sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away in such a dangerous area like that and not expect to get punished. It's just really poor.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Di Maria, now with Rabiot. Oh, good vision. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. A room to roam on the wing. And will it be the leveller? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. De Chilio. Now Cuadrado. Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Di Maria and Pogba, and a goal here for Juventus. Surely theirs to lose now.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Thauvin. Well read to put an end to that attack. This might be ideal for the counter. And now Arkadiusz Milik. No way through. Can he take advantage? Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Oh, he looks threatening. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. Radio. Locatelli with it. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? But quick thinking defensively. He's protecting it well. Now Paul Pogba, Di Maria, a goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
To say, an incredible first half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Well, nothing for the players in the middle to work with. Firing it towards goal and blocked for now. Can they hit on the break?
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Will they profit from this situation? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. A Juve free kick here. Locatelli. And now Arkadiusz Milik. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. This could spell trouble, with the referee having already shown the yellow card. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Arkadiusz Milik. It's with De Chilio. Kostic. Milik. Can he take the chance? And the challenge, crisp and clean. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Rabiot. Has a go. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Success. A wonderful intervention. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And now Arkadiusz Milik. Oh, magnificent reaction. And fired over by Angel Di Maria. Great pressure to win the ball back. Makes the move to the inside. Well, the danger is still there. And problem solved for now. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Now potential danger. And still danger here. Well, threat over for now. Kostic. Milik. Now with Pogba. They've regained possession. Rabiot. Back to Cuadrado. It should be! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Ha segnato la Juve con il numero 14 Arkadiusz Milik.
Success. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Well, racing past his man. Oh, big opportunity. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
Locatelli. Rabiot. It's with Milik. Di Maria. And now Milik. Rabiot. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And what a clever bit of play it is from Di Maria, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Well, so quite a comeback there from...
Well, so much to like about Paul Pogba when he's on top of his game, as is the case here.
Well, he's been magnificent. He's just dominated that midfield area with a great range of passing. He's created so many opportunities.
Yeah, so from a goal down and able to
Di Maria.
pull 9 back there.
Now with
so,
Rabiot.
Half-time, Udinese 2, Juventus 9.
And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Di Maria. And a goal here for Juventus. Surely theirs to lose now. Now Paul Pogba. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Will they profit from this situation? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Rabiot has a go. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up. Rabiot back to Cuadrado. To seal the hat-trick, a masterclass in finishing, just can't stop him today. And now Milik, Rabiot. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality.
So, yeah, lots of goals in this one here. 9 goals to 2 in favour of Juventus, and elsewhere on the grounds at half-time. Spezia and Lecce 0-0, Latium and Sassuolo 1-1, and Napoli FC, Sampdoria, Torino, Inter, Roma FC and Fiorentina matches still underway. So yeah, can't complain. Just a concern there that Bremer's picked up a yellow card there, but definitely have to watch my tackles there. Did get another warning in the match after that yellow card, and last thing I want, even though I got a decent enough lead, is to go down a man, of course. And the match backs so far for the match. Yeah, leading there in terms of possession, 65% to 35 Udinese. A lot more shots there, 26 to Juventus and a 10 to Udinese, and expected goal differential 8.7 to 2.5. Passes 224 to Juventus, 132 to Udinese, and tackles 21 to Juventus and 15 to Udinese. Tackles won 14 to Juventus, 8 to Udinese. Interceptions 20 to Juventus, 17 to Udinese, and the saves up. Yeah, Udinese keeper a lot busier of the two. 8 saves to 5. 3 fouls committed by both teams. Offsides 1 to Juventus. Corners 8 to Juventus, 1 to Udinese. Free kicks 3 apiece, and 1 penalty kick, which was converted by Udinese, and the 1 yellow card picked up there for Bremer. And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. That's right, Gabriel Flash here. and the second FIFA, and I know it's definitely Monday on my end now, but it's back-to-back FIFAs, and starts on Sunday, of course, and I definitely appreciate it. TRF B34433. Oh my goodness. Anyway, thank you so much for joining the stream. And I do believe that I was on 299 subscribers, so beats by Kiko Mott. Definitely, I think he's pushed me up to 300. So thank you so much for being the 300th subscriber to the channel. Definitely appreciate it. Of course, let's keep things going. Let's see if we can actually get to 325 or 350 or 400. That'd be really nice for the summer, and keep things pushing on here. And remember, it's all about variety, and you can always check the live stream roster and check out the program that you'd like to watch, but everybody would have their preferences. And remember, on Wednesdays, and I'll be back with you after this live stream ends, that'll be NBA 2K26. And if there's no NBA today taking place, yep, definitely we'll do a random NBA session for sure. And wow, definitely World Cup very much in the air. Everyone's talking about World Cup. Yeah, just went to a session outside of my streams as well, and just some basic socializing and stuff like that. And wow, everywhere you go, everyone was talking about World Cup, even persons who don't even watch football. So it's really contagious right now. And no other sport, absolutely no other sport, brings people from all walks of life across every single globe, every single continent, every single land. Yep, no other sport brings together people. And yeah, it's amazing to see people normally probably be at each other's throat, actually just jumping up and down and enjoying soccer, or sometimes even pulling their hair out when things don't go so well for their team. But in the end, it's really nice to see that sport can bring so many nations together. And only one team. I know we can blame VAR, we can blame referee decisions, we can blame this and blame that. In the end, only one team can definitely loft that trophy. And yeah, could have a look at some stats in terms of the FIFA. I did promise you that, so I'll definitely pull up that, and we can have a bit look at some of the stats. And based on those stats, I don't always like to go by stats in terms of, yes, I know certain teams are stronger in certain areas, whether it's defense or attack, or whether they have a better build altogether. But this stage of the tournament, semifinals, all teams are definitely going to be fighting hard to try and progress to the final, and at least try and loft that coveted World Cup trophy.
Feeling hippity hoppity, drifting all up for the skies. This beats a spaceship, bringing the highs. No skippity diss, rhythm never lies. Dropping jaws, got 'em waving goodbyes. Hold up jeans.
So once again, ciao e tutti. Grazie. Thank you so much for joining the live stream right here on the channel. And thank you very much for the subscription. Beats up by Kiko Mott. And I do believe that finally reached 300 subscribers. And definitely worth doing it here, of course, for all the support. Thank you in whatever way you do support the channel. Definitely appreciate it.
to the next level? Check out Game of Flash sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last-minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Game of Flash community and let's get this party started.
Oh, what the? No way!
I bet you didn't know racing could get this wild. Choose your wheels, mash the pedal, and let the chaos begin. Rev up your engines, countdown's ticking. 3, 2, 1, go! Tires screech, boosters blaze, and every race is packed with show-stopping action. Pick your ride, car, truck, bike, scooter, skis, or skateboard. Hit the motorway, push the pedal, and dash to victory flash dash style. Don't forget, sub, rate, share, and drop a comment. Flash Epic Fun Racer gameplay. It's epic fun every single time.
And once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. And the music you're hearing in the background now, I'm gonna turn it into the official theme right here on the channel for the NBA 2K26 gameplay edition.
Place glows, pressure make diamonds, everybody knows. Built from the struggle, now the standards high. Head in the clouds, but the feet still fly. Every move measured, every play refined. Victory starts in the disciplined mind. Heartbeat sync with the kick in the snare. You can feel destiny filling the air. No hesitation, we move with intent. Every second invested is perfectly spent. Momentum building impossible pace. Greatness reflected in every face. We don't chase legends. We become.
Oh my days. And that means I really gotta step up in terms of my NBA 2K26 gameplay. Yeah, it's not totally finished. I need to do some boosting and some remixing of some of the audio features there. And but that's basically the finished package. Yeah, did this with a friend of mine, in collaboration with the AI as well. So that's right, friends, on Wednesday, those of you who love your NBA, got you covered on Wednesday for sure. Wednesday is your NBA day, and there's no NBA Today gameplay available. We'll definitely do a random NBA session for sure. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesdays, tend to do some other streams and other projects in between as well. On other platforms, you can catch me on TikTok and Kick and Rumble as well. But what's my main stream roster, of course, it's right here on YouTube.
When the pressure gets heavy, that's when greatness speaks. Stand together, stand tall, because tonight.
And yes, I know there was no cricket lined up for this week here, but guess what? It is final, my friends. It is the final grand finale between Pakistan and England in this one after such a long tournament. Wow, it's been a lot of teams in this one. Finally, the final, and that should be available on a Friday. Wow, what a monster clash, and you can't afford to miss this one. If you love cricket, you definitely don't want to miss this one. Yeah, you can sweat all you want, just don't blink. Can you do that? So expect monster sixes, thumping fours, and amazing epic catches, runouts, and the like. All taking place at the Shea Bangla International Cricket Stadium. Massive ODI World Cup final clash. And not sure which team I will be playing for in that one. Definitely will decide that, of course, by a coin toss, heads or tails. So I will definitely choose either head or tail before the actual coin toss of the match itself. And if I choose head, whichever team, of course, gets head will actually be the one that I will be playing for. Or if it's tails, I choose, then ultimately, if it's Pakistan, it's Pakistan. If it's England, then it's England. So coin toss will decide exactly which team I'll be playing for on Friday's grand finale ODI One-Day International World Cup Championship clash. And only one team will be able to loft that trophy at the end of all that. And after that one, cricket fans, I think another week will pass, no more cricket. I might do my cricket career on the following weekend, but have a T20 tournament lineup, and it's not as long, so it'll be a much shorter tournament. But absolutely, if you love cricket, expect lots of big, monstrous, epic fun in that one for sure. And on Saturday, that's right, next Saturday coming, definitely got you covered some epic fun racing gameplay. Of course, doing this one flash dash style, of course. And after Saturday, it's Sunday, so you're probably wondering what I got lined up for you for FIFA. Well, let's have a look. Sunday, wow, you do not want to miss this one. Next Sunday, right here on the channel, world class El Clasico. Hala Madrid, Més que un club, Barcelona. Yeah, you don't want to miss this one. Elite Mega El Clasico clash. Two giants of Spanish football. To believe, I have to double check, because I'm doing two different tournaments, one for Barcelona and one for Real Madrid. To believe might be trying for the W. Gotta double check it. I might be trying for the W for Barcelona in this one, but I could be wrong. But definitely either way, it's gonna be a tough, absolutely rugged match. Lots of pace, lots of skill on both teams, and definitely gonna have to bring it at world class. Wow, so that's lined up for next Sunday's FIFA. Wow, but that's just the first one. Let's see what we have lined up after that. It has this back-to-back FIFA on Sundays. And the next match, wow, I know Portugal's no longer in the tournament, and played pretty well at times. I mean, they did have their moments where they did struggle at times. And thing about football, it's just the coordination. Sometimes little moments of not playing cohesive at times and making decisive decisions. But you can't always blame the players. Sometimes coaches and the staff as well, administrative staff, sometimes indecisive in terms of the decisions they make, in terms of changes. Sometimes turn things around and try to shape things in their favor. I actually watched the match, and one team was dominating, and they were making some amazing changes behind the scenes, and every single thing they brought on actually seemed to influence the outcome of the game. The other team realized that they were behind in terms of trying to make it to the next round. They were just throwing on changes, and I just didn't understand some of that. It's like you're just throwing stuff into the wind and expecting it to fly from point A to point B, but nothing the other team tried seemed to work. But sometimes, not that you get it wrong, sometimes the other team just gets it even a bit better in terms of decisions off field, and sometimes the other team just wants it a bit more, and could be up front, probably even from a defensive point of view. Certain things could go against you in terms of the calls, as we can see how many times VAR and referee decisions can actually affect the flow and outcome of the game in terms of maybe a player getting sent off or free kicks. But so much things that can happen on the pitch that can actually turn a game against you or even for you against you on the play sometimes. But yeah, that's why I don't always look at stats where actually two teams' skills are concerned, because especially at this level of football, and we're talking about the 4 top global teams in the world: Spain, England, France, of course Argentina, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'm telling you, any one of those teams could actually make it into the finals and lock those trophies. It all depends how things go for you on the day, and I guess you can say behind the scenes it's like tactical chess, knowing exactly when to move this into place or when to take that out, and sometimes holding back by making the decision can be a little beneficial, just seeing how things develop a little further and looking for little gaps. And sometimes I've seen even players approach their administrative bench, players who are on substitute would go to the bench and they would actually see something that they probably didn't see, and by reasoning with their the coaching bench, they can actually see certain things even from players' perspective on, let's say, sitting on the substitute bench. And if it's worth trying and the player probably thinks he can come on and make a difference, why not? Sometimes if things are really not going good for you and everything you've tried prior doesn't seem to be working, what's wrong with trying something a little different, especially if there is some sort of tactical logic in the whole process of trying to turn things around, at least to give you a bit of a fighting chance. So it's one thing I love about football. Sometimes, yeah, a lot of things can happen on and off the pitch that can actually decide a game. And it's not a matter of how many goals you win by. It's a matter of sometimes consistency of actually working towards getting a result. And sometimes, as you saw in the case with Egypt taking on Argentina, wow, that was explosive at the end in terms of calls of all sorts of different scenarios about refereeing decisions and VAR and the like. Wow, from behind 2 goals down, that was just amazing. So it shows you that you just can't write off any team. Any team at this point in the tournament could actually make it into the final. And sadly, it's going to be a lot of tears for fans and for players as well at the end of it all. As next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to decide which 2 teams will be making it towards the final. So yeah, got you covered with FIFA next week. Portugal taking on the United States. And I do believe I'll be trying for the W for Portugal in that one. So yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, got him covered in this one. And world-class United States, yeah, tough team. I know they didn't do too well in their last match versus Belgium, but on the whole, fairly good team. But yeah, sometimes the level of play, if you don't play consistent, that's the thing about football, consistency. How you actually approach the game, and yeah, that sometimes can actually decide whether you do well or whether you don't do well, depending on how you perform on the day. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. So yep, back-to-back FIFA, Portugal clashing with the United States, and the big El Clasico match clash at the El Libertador Stadium. El Clasico, tournament. I know Mas que un club and Hala Madrid fans, yeah, definitely don't want this one. This one is going to be, wow, quite a barnyard burner, thumper of a banger of a match for sure.
Shake the ground, euphoria all around. In our life is feathers, lost but never found.
like a living snake.
And for those who have missed it, yeah, I actually created a bit of a football meme. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't think it's ever happened in the history of the game, but don't quote me on it. I'll definitely have to double check, see if it has ever happened. I know that sometimes matches have been banned or even suspended, let's say, due to, let's say, crowd violence, because you know it is sometimes that club football sometimes can get so heated between the rival fans that they do clash, and it can get really, yeah, quite violent at times. But in this case, in terms of the meme I have here, yeah, both teams come out and during the handshake before the start of the match, actually throwing a lot of insults to each other with their hands covering their mouths, and the referee gets involved, and there's lots of pushing and shoving, and the referee ultimately can't take it anymore and loses control, and both teams get sent off. So have a look.
You will regret this. We are your unstoppable. I will destroy you today. You won't finish this match. Are you kidding? Virgil shit! You're insane!
Unbelievable. Both teams get sent off. Oh yeah, so that's a bit of a meme just to add a little flavor to the season, of course. Yes, World Cup. So there you go. It's my contribution in terms of adding a little humor to things. And of course, once again, definitely appreciate the shout outs today. And yeah, really nice bit of a combo there between Beats by Kiko Mart. Definitely a big fan of the World Cup, and aren't we all right? And from Uganda he is. And yeah, just never know. Maybe at some point in the future, maybe an African team would actually make it all the way to the finals and loft that trophy. And let's face it, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to see a totally different team, a team that's never actually reached that far and actually lofting that trophy. But who knows? Maybe in 2030, that might be the case. Signores e signorines, ciao a tutti, and thank you so much for joining another live stream. And yes, we're doing a Serie A at this time. Of course, a live stream for today. And yes, I was actually trailing early on in the match, but was able to make a comeback. And yes, so from 1-0 and able to end at the first half. 2 goals to 9. Yeah, I was able to put quite a number past the Udinese later on in the match. Yeah, that's the thing about football. It's all about making the plays, picking the passes, and if someone's in a better position to actually try and get at least that goal, just pass the ball. In the real version of the football, of course, just pass the ball. It's kind of like sad to see sometimes that I know everybody sometimes want to make a name for themselves, be a hero, but as you gotta bite your pride, just pass the ball. So that's what I did, and I was able to get 9 big goals across. Udinese just kept passing that ball. And that's all we need. You keep football simple sometimes, you'd be surprised you get some pretty good results. So without further ado, yeah, very much time to get back into the action and see if we can actually extend the lead and put the match way beyond Udinese. But do expect a bit of a fight back from them in the match. And just a little concern from Bremer. Last thing I want is to pick up a red card. Let's have a look, see what I have on the bench there. I do have Alex Andro, so just thinking, I mean, it's not a bad time to bring. Let's see what Locatelli has. Oh, yeah, so Locatelli's not in the best possible. Should either or center defensive midfield, but wow, definitely not playing in our right position there, Locatelli. And wow. All right, so let's see something. So I need to make a change here. All right, so that's okay. Just a little concerned. I just have to play cautiously with him. I do have Bonucci, but not the best stats in terms of pace and shooting. But everything else he's got covered. His passing is good, defending is really, really good, and quite physical as well. So yeah. All right. So without further ado, just that one change I'll be making at this time. Let's head on back down to the Stadion at Midir. And remember, the referee for this one is Federica Pelliccioli.
And they get the ball rolling in the second half. Juventus with the advantage. Di Maria. The high press was very much on. Rabiot. Not just the tackle that was needed. Di Maria. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Beto. Well, visionary passing. Good stop from the keeper. Can someone get on the end of this? And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Arkadiusz Milik. Di Maria. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Messina. It's with Isaac's success. And that's an important intervention. Pogba. Just couldn't get it through. Taking the corner, Di Maria. Well, it still could be dangerous. Cuadrado. And back with Pogba. Now Rabiot. Alexandro. Milik. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Lazar Zamaji. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And keeping it out. Can they convert? Oh, a tremendous block.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Effective challenge. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Good visualisation and execution. Pogba. Just made sure nothing came of that. Can he finish? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And time for the change now. Pereira. Fired in there quickly. In the right place to cut out the pass.
Well, as you can see, Juventus have dominated possession and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football and they look like scoring more.
And deciding to give it to the keeper. Di Maria. Milik. Would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Opportunity it is. Let's fly here. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the danger cleared. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Now sending it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, strong play here. Terrific block. And the referee says penalty.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Nice looking pass. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And this again, the goal that was scored from the spot. Deulofeu, a move of promise on the flank. And in with a real chance. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. So a half an hour remaining. Deulofeu. Well, the supporters think it's on. Oh, yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
Yes, it's another goal for Sassuolo. It's all level again at 2-2 with 61 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Alexandro. On to Danilo. And striking the post. All academic, however. It's offside. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Arkadiusz Milik. Di Maria. Well, he took care of it defensively. The press was on and it worked. Juventus recovering possession well. Well, visionary passing. Pereira. Di Maria. Back to Milik. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Using his physical strength to shield it. Pereira. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Pogba. De Chilio. Arkadiusz Milik. Kostic has it. Di Maria. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Milik. And a body in the way. Pereira. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Do they have the guile to, well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Who can they pick out? The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, nothing untoward happened. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Rabiot. Juventus have given it away. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. Success. And he was in the right place to intercept. Rabiot. Milik. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Now with Cuadrado. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Success. Nicely timed tackle. 20 minutes to go in this one. Beto. Excellent vision. Tova. Deulofeu. Chance to finish. It must go in, surely. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Di Maria. Arkadiusz Milik. Paul Pogba. Di Maria. Opportunity here. Oh, good save. No one able to do any damage with it. Intense pressure. Cuadrado. Oh, big opportunity. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Rete della Juve con il numero 14 Arkadiusz Milik.
Tova. Tova. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Pogba. De Gilio. Milik. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work.
Wow, how did I miss that? Oh my days. Oh, terrible miss. They just rolled it in.
Success. Now with Deulofeu. Not just the tackle that was needed. And the counter looks on here, options available. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Beto. Bremer. And he has options available. Can he take advantage? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Success.
Well, these fans are starting to leave here. There's just no chance of a comeback now.
Success. Fantastic save, but now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised.
Fuori con il numero 14 con il numero 11 Juan Cuadrado e con il numero 3 Bremer. Entra in campo con il numero 18 Moise Kean, con il numero 32
Bonucci. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Oh, Derek, big moment here.
And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And what a clever bit of play it is from Di Maria, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
Lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Thauvin. Deulofeu. The supporters want to see him have a go. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Counter-attacking, very much an option. It's Pogba. It's got to be. Moise Kean and Pogba. Oh, did so well to deny him. Who's going to get on the end of it? That's very decisive goalkeeping. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Taking the corner, Di Maria. Alexandro. It's with De Gilio. Can he finish? And the challenge, crisp and clean. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
And played in by Di Maria. And clearing it away. And crossing here, Di Maria. And clears his lines. Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here, chance to finish. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alex off there, just to confirm Sassuolo did score in that match, and they are leading by 3 goals to 2. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Radio. Here's Keane. This looks threatening. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And what an emphatic strike it is from Di Maria. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal, hit with power.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Beto. No space for them here. That's a nice looking ball. Well, not the best clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And diving to thwart him. Can someone get on the end of this? And there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Yeah, could have marked him a lot better there.
Rete dell'Udinese.
Juventus have given it away. Well, just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. Pogba. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Beto. Success. And here's De Oliveu. Oh, good work by the keeper. Keane. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. But the danger averted for now. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Beto. Pereira. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Keeper had work to do. And now the delivery. Not the best clearance. Blocked it brilliantly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Oh, he's through here. Surely. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Rete della Juve con il numero 22 Angel Di Maria.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Save, but still a chance. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Gol dell'Udinese.
Alexandro. Rabiot. The Bianconeri have given it away. It's a weighted pass. Pereira. And strong play here. And Di Maria, nothing doing on the passing front. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Pogba. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, nice ball over the top to Chase. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Pereira. He's protecting it effectively. Body in the way. And the referee says penalty.
Well, ref, some of these penalties, well, okay, fair enough, but some of them I suspect, all right, just saying, just don't look too right.
And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Yep, there you have it. Prime Di Maria getting the match ball there. 5 goals in this one. And wow, look at that. 9 goals to 14. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that sort of treat.
And he's only gone and made
For the rest of the World Cup, that many goals.
Unplayable today. What a performance! Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with it. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Here's Keane. This looks threatening. It's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Left foot strike there. Yeah, it's a good header, but should have marked it better though.
And there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Oh, he's through here. Chance, and there it is, a goal.
Yeah,
I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Right into the path of the striker. Yeah, can't believe it. Didn't get a fingernail on any of those penalties at all in this one. But yeah, definitely take the W for sure. And well, pretty almost close, just 10 in terms of shots. Side there, so 42 to Juventus and 32 to Udinese. Oh, it's completed. 364 to Juventus and 253 to Udinese. That goals 31 to Juventus and 26 to Udinese. Yeah, able to get the W in this one and progress on to the next round. But yeah, good fight there by Udinese, and if it wasn't that high scoring, it could have been quite a lot different. Wow, this is going to be a really, really interesting match. Up next, Bologna taking on Juventus in the next one. Let me take out my screenshot, and also have to remember, of course, to save it. And once again, many thanks for joining today's stream. And yeah, nice little discussion there on football as things gradually wind down. And yeah, semi-finals definitely knocking on the door of the finals. And now those two matches, do believe they're scheduled for this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Only two teams can progress to the finals. And you can pick winners. I could pick a winner. I could have a special team that I'm choosing right now, but all depends on how you play on the day. And yeah, unfortunately, there's got to be a loser. There's no spot for second best. So that's why there's nothing in full time, nothing in extra time. Then penalties is a lottery that will decide which team will progress. And unfortunately, yeah, penalties never really shows exactly how well a team plays during the full match prior. Everyone, of course, tends to remember the winner of that match. And sadly, that's just the way it is. So, yeah, going to be interesting. And expect the semi-finals to be fought really hard by all remaining teams. And well, here on in, it's not going to be any easy matches. Yeah, you can have all the quality up front, all the solid collective abilities in defense, but it all depends on you play on the day. And never underestimate any team. And I think some teams get a little complacent, think that it's going to be an easy walkover. But at this level, we're talking about the four top teams, number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the semifinals. So going to be no easy games at all. And you're really going to have to work every single millimeter of that pitch to try and get a victory for respective teams represented for sure. Yep, let's save it. And of course, it's Bologna taking on at Juventus in the next one. And standings, let's have a look. Yeah, Roma, of course, has gone up there after that. And they have 13 points. Okay, once they play the extra one, of course. So if I do win the match against Bologna, definitely will have a chance to probably fight for that top spot. But yeah, can't complain. Definitely doing fairly decent enough in this particular Serie A tournament. And many thanks for joining once again for today's stream. And yep, definitely pushing wee hours of the morning at this time. And we'll have to gradually start to wind things down here. But we'll be with you once again on Wednesday, as I tend not to stream Mondays and Tuesdays right here on YouTube. But definitely be with you on Wednesday. And pick things up from there with some NBA 2K26. And even got a musical theme as well, introductory theme for NBA as well. But still kind of working on it. But practically all but done and ready to go. I do remember, of course, I did promise you that I would actually look at actual standings of the table and stats. I was about to bid you I didn't even dare to cheat before I did, but can't do that as yet. So, all right, so we can go to my promotional scene here. And of course, this is the rap that I put together with a friend of mine, and of course AI as well. This is the NBA 2K26 theme right there on the channel.
Pressure make diamonds, everybody knows. Built from the struggle, now the standards high. Head in the clouds, but the feet still fly. Every move measured, every play refined. Victory starts in the disciplined mind. Heartbeat sync with the kick in the snare. You can feel destiny filling the air. No hesitation, we move with intent. Every second invested is perfectly spent. Momentum building impossible pace. Greatness reflected in every face. We don't chase legends. We become.
Quite a theme actually. Actually work for any sports events. Yeah, it has this kind of positive sort of inspirational sort of vibe to it. Alright, so as promised, have a quick look at some of the standings. Well, let's see exactly the semi-final matches that are lined up, and as you can see there, tomorrow's match, yes, Tuesday and Wednesday respectively, France and Spain will be clashing in that one. And even though France there, as I did mention earlier, in terms of statics, in terms of what's out there, in terms of probability of for win, France 41% and Spain 30%. Spain is such a good team, even though, like I say, it all depends on which Spain turns up, and it all depends on which France team turns up, of course. During our press conference, of course, everyone's here to win the World Cup, and definitely, that's just playing pretty good. Definitely looking like the front runners to waft that trophy in the finals, but not overlooking Spain at all. Really good team, and definitely have a very good tactical approach to the game. So I think France will definitely have to step things up quite a bit, and can't really look beyond Spain. France and Spain, as it is right now, is a match worthy of any final. As you can say, of course, England and Argentina, but semi-final, of course, just one step away from the final. So, yep, two massive mega matches there. And yeah, I'm not even looking at the percentage in terms of probable win differential here, but yeah, definitely is a match that can go either way. France, of course, most likely will do what they've done throughout the tournament. Strong and solid in the midfield, and trying to link a play, of course, with their attackers up front. Definitely putting pressure on the defensive line of Spain as much as possible. I definitely see Spain now, of course, making moves to cover a lot of those passing channels, but a lot of other things that can take place. Everything is not always pass on the ground. There can be a lot of lofted passes into the box, and of course the wings as well. So there's a lot of variables, of course, that can go back and forth for both teams. And I see a battle. Not just in the midfield, of course, but also on the defensive lines for both teams. Definitely give France the advantage up front in terms of their firepower, abilities to score goals and to get into positions to score goals. But Spain plays a nice, slick sort of football, and they don't mind little areas of which may not even seem to exist for most teams. They find those little areas to get passes into unique positions to put their forward advanced players into striking positions on goal. So it all depends on which Spain and which France turns up and how both teams cope with various scenarios that could develop during the play. And won't be surprised if either team probably scores the first goal, but won't be surprised either if it's 0-0 at halftime. So it's going to be quite a fight. And still, even though the stats do show that France have a bit of an advantage there, still going to have this right in the middle, 50-50 for both teams. All depends, of course, how well both teams do step up, of course. And of course, as my friend did mention there, that's beats up by Kukumat. That Yamal, of course, will definitely have to step things up as well. It's just one player, but I think he's been definitely putting more into his game past few games. So I'm sure he's going to probably putting it a bit more as well. And I love the variety that Spain has as well, and very flexible in terms of their formation and the positioning on the field as well. My opinion, and you can always disagree with me if you want to, I think for most part Spain has a bit more flexibility in terms of players being able to actually hold certain key positions, which may not always be their foremost position on the pitch, but they have a lot of talented players that can actually play different parts on the field itself. Although France does have those capabilities as well. Quite a few of their main players have their specialist positions on the field. So in terms of flexibility, I would give Spain that advantage there. But France play solid football all around, attack and defense, and a robust midfield as well. So it's going to be a fight, and yes, to the best team. I guess victory, but if it goes to penalties, yeah, I guess who breaks first. And don't think any team in the tournament that have gone to penalties has been able to put away all the penalties 100%. Could be wrong in that, but for most part, yeah, all teams who have been involved in penalties have missed here and there. So if it goes to penalties, well, absolutely. It's a lottery that any team can definitely win. And of course, the next match on Wednesday, pretty close, but actually looking at the probability in terms of win ratio here, mostly given England 37% and Argentina 32%. Very close. So right there, you can actually put that right down the middle. That's how close it is. And I guess in a sense, Argentina, of course, are defending World Cup champions, and definitely feel a bit robust going into that match as well. Although they had to fight quite a bit to actually get results in the past few games. But somehow, even though they seem to be on the brink at times, they found a way to qualify for the next round. But give me a tough match for Argentina and England, and to expect both teams to probably be spent in terms of energy levels at the end of it. And yeah, a lot of variables. It all depends on which version of both teams turns up, and when the pressure's on, yeah, which team is able to actually weather certain moments of play. That's going to push them to the brink and test defensive lines. And like I said before, it's a team effort, and you're not in the best possible position to actually put your team ahead in terms of a goal or so. Just pass the ball. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes crucial mistakes like that, or lapses, of course, in terms of wanting to be the one, the hero for the moment. Sometimes just lobbing the ball the path of someone who's probably a bit better position to score, unless they don't really have a really good record in terms of striking on goal. But at this level, I'm sure even players on the back line, they'll definitely at least put something on goal and test the goalkeeper for sure. So yeah, so that's lined up for Wednesday, all taking place at the Atlanta Stadium, and going to be a good game. Definitely going to be a good watch, and I'm right on the fence in terms of which team is going to actually pull this one out of the bag. Yeah, of course. Yes, everyone all have our favorites, which team we want to see go through to the final, but in the end, it all depends on how that team plays, and not just the team, of course, but coaching staff as well, decisions they make at crucial times, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and if it doesn't work, at least you gave it your best, and from a tactical and from a on-field team perspective as well, at least if you gave it your best and it didn't work out, then so be it. Once everything feels it was fair and square and you were given the fairly equal opportunity to get that result, all you can do is shake hands and best of luck for them next time. So yep, getting close to the finale, and there you have it. Nothing confirmed yet, and the finale will take place in New York at the New Jersey Stadium, East Rutherford, and that will be the final. And after Tuesday and Wednesday, we will know exactly which two teams will actually make it into the final, either England or Argentina, or Spain or France. But one thing for sure, it's going to be an absolute ripper of a final for sure. As it is right now, both semi-final matches lined up for this week, absolutely going to be quite epic indeed. And, yeah, I guess some teams that come close sometimes to probably not get in I guess results to help them to progress. Yeah, I guess sometimes you're right, a bit of luck along the way, and yes, in terms of gameplay consistency, play that you make on and off the ball, and sometimes you got to slow things down and actually to get the pieces into place before you can pick things up as well. And it's going to be interesting. Definitely going to have to try and see if I can actually watch both matches. And as usual, I'm not just watching the players' performance on the pitches, I'm also looking at decisions that the coaching staff will be making throughout the game. And of course, yeah, definitely. Many things going through my mind right now in terms of possibilities, but just have to wait and see. Definitely don't know what we're going to get in terms of teams involved in the semi-finals, but yeah, definitely it's going to be interesting to see how that goes all together. So there you have it. Bit of a insight and look ahead in terms of what's happening on Tuesday and Wednesday. England, Argentina clashing in that one, and wow, what a match that's going to be. Yes, you could say Messi versus Kane. Oh my goodness, what a match that's going to be. Of course, France and Spain, Yamal versus Mbappe. Definitely is going to be quite interesting indeed. So tune in on Tuesday and Wednesday, and definitely at the end of it all, yeah, definitely have a team from either semi-final match that will be progressing towards the final for sure. once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Absolutely enjoyed every moment of it, and thank you so much for the sub. And Beats by Kikoma, thanks for subscribing as well. And yeah, cool, anytime, as you did mention, whenever you're available, join the stream. And of course, sure you probably have your preferences. And some actually tune in primarily for the NBA 2K26. Some tune in for the FIFA. I do Monster Horror Gaming as well. And I do some FPS, some fighter, some racing, and a host of other variety as well. Even I do some modding as well, which I actually work on building custom maps for games I'm right now working on for Easy Red 2. Done maps for Battlefield and Halo as well. But yeah, definitely. And some scripting as well. Did look at some Lewis script as well. And definitely quite a lightweight scripting platform that is used extensively in a lot of gaming devs out there as well. And user interface for a lot of applications that you use as well every day on your tablet and your smartphone as well. And yet games that make you laugh out loud, even do first looks as well. Do have quite a few in my library that I haven't even looked at yet, and could even toss it into the mix from time to time as well. Thank you so much. So I'm just gonna run a few more promotions, and yeah, you know the drill. I'm gonna leave you in the epic, awesome hands of my artificial intelligence as they tell you all the usual goodbyes. So officially, although unofficially, just never know, might actually sneak up a stream on you either later on or Tuesday, but officially we're back with you on Wednesday, some NBA 2K26 action. So until then, Josh the Flash, signing off in this one.
Do you want to fight? Be careful what you wish for. It won't go well for you. Hey, Chen. Looks like the master may need our help. Let's go find him.
Right, let's go!
In the heart of the wilderness, where the shadows dance with the wind, a curious entity stirs, a creature of mystery and legend, the smoke wolf. Unseen, unheard, it moves like a specter through the forest, its eyes holding 1,000 secrets. Its form is elusive, woven from the very smoke of the forest it calls home. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of an ancient forest. The air is cool, filled with the scent of pine and damp earth. The silence is broken only by the distant call of a bird. Suddenly, a silent whisper of smoke twists and turns among the trees.
Hey there, it's Alpha Monster Smoke Wolf. Thanks for joining this live stream. Remember to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, but don't get scared. Monster Horror Gaming will be back in a while. And remember, the forest is no place for solo axe stragglers.
It weaves in and out, a haunting ballet that begins to take form. Gradually a shape emerges, a creature made of smoke and mystery. Its eyes, piercing and knowing, look straight at you. This is the Smoke Wolf, a being that exists between the tangible and the ethereal. It is both a part of the forest and yet separate, a guardian of nature's secrets. The smoke wolf is a symbol of the mystifying power of nature. It represents the unknown, the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of the world we think we know. Just like the smoke wolf, these mysteries are elusive, shifting, always just out of reach. But why does the smoke wolf look straight at you? Perhaps it is a challenge, a test. Are you willing to delve into the mysteries it guards? Are you ready to step into the unknown, to question, to explore? The smoke wolf's gaze invites you to venture beyond the familiar, to seek out the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary. Throughout this narrative, we've journeyed into the heart of the forest, met the enigmatic smoke wolf, and pondered the mysteries it guards. The smoke wolf stands as a reminder of the endless mysteries that surround us, the secrets that nature holds close to her heart. In the end, the gaze of the smoke wolf is a call to curiosity. It urges us to look beyond what we see, to question and explore, to seek out the mysteries that lie just beyond our reach. Whether we choose to answer that call, to step into the forest and meet the smoke wolf's gaze, is entirely up to us. But one thing is certain. Once you've locked eyes with the smoke wolf, you'll never see the world quite the same way again.
Hey gamers, want to take your sports game to the next level? Check out Game of Flash sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Game of Flash community and let's get this party started.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go.
Alright everyone, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one. It's bye for now.
We are on the final stretch, chat. The plasma boosters are overheating, but we are not lifting off the throttle. Not today. Hold on, holding now. Boosting! Hi, it's Budgie, and thanks for watching another Bro Flash stream. Remember to rate, share, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Stay chill. We'll catch you later.
Sun's glowing, cities pumping, heart beating wild. Neon dreams reflected in the mirror tiles. Sleepers sitting payments.
Thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun. Presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. See you next time. Have an awesome Warrior Day. Bye for now.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting along with Bro Flash. We will keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to always know when next we go live. So until next time, have an awesome day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to lasso smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell icon. Keep galloping after those dreams. Well, so long, crew. I'm out.
Well, thanks so much for joining today's Flash Gamer stream. It was so much fun presenting the session along with the Flash. We will keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification bell icon to know when we go live. So until the next time, stay super happy. We're out. Flash Dash style.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was actually fun presenting gameplay on the Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash that like button, comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to activate the notification bell icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until next time, have a great all-around earthly peaceful day. There's a great power of good within you. Well, it's goodbye for now, my planetary friends.
Underneath the city lights, bodies moving in the heat. Feel the rhythm of